Hey everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with another Falcon and Winter Soldier review, everybody. We got episode 2, and remember, these are going to be spoiler-filled reviews, so go watch the episode if you haven't seen it, and then come on back if you want to hear what my nerdness has to say about it. So, this episode picks up right after the first one, and we get to spend a little time with our new Captain America, Johnny Walker, everybody. There's so many memes online about this guy being the fake and nobody likes him. I think it's funny because they're doing that approach in the TV show with Bucky and Sam, where the relationship with him is, it is heated. It's freaking heated, like hot. So yeah, we get a little introduction. I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend or whatever. They told each other they loved her, so I don't really know. Who knows? Sister, whatever, cousin. I don't know, but we get to see Mr. Johnny Walker, the new Captain America, at his old high school where he was a big star football player, I'm guessing. And he gets to run out on the football field and say, "Good morning, America," because he's on the show and they're filming something out there on the football field, and it's all extravagant, and the cheerleaders are dressed up in Captain America outfits. It's cheesy as hell. So he's eating up the publicity part of it for sure. And they show that in this episode, throughout the episode. He's eating up the publicity like hardcore. But they also kind of show a side of him that makes you actually think, well, okay, maybe that's why they picked him to be Captain America, especially after they list off what he's done over the past previous years before he got to do this. So they kind of am like, well, he has enough stuff to make you be like, well, maybe he could be Cap, or a version of him, not Captain America. I mean, nobody can be Captain America. Sam and Bucky did their best in the comics, but nobody can be Captain America. So we get that a little bit, but then we get to catch up with Sam and Bucky, and Bucky goes to see Sam to give him a hard time about getting, you shouldn't have gave up the shield and all that stuff. And then he ends up going on a mission with him against the Flag Smashers, everybody. And that younger redheaded chick with all the freckles that was in Solo, she's in this damn TV show. She's one of the Flag Smashers. That's it. That's from the trailers where Sam's like, "That little girl kick your ass." Like, that's who it is. So yeah, we get to see that cool scene on the those semi trucks. Awesome action. Red Wing got effed up, like hardcore effed up, destroyed. The banter with Bucky and Sam when they first are going on that mission, like up in the plane still, and then when they're kind of sneaking up on them, awesome. That's what this show is going to be all about, and I love it. That's what I was looking for. So they're together in this episode, and love this episode. I really enjoyed this one. I think it was not that the first one was horrible, but I think this episode was an awesome leap in the great, like, good way for sure. But like I said, the banter between Bucky and Sam is great. It's like a buddy cop type situation going on, like Lethal Weapon shit. Yeah, like I loved it. And we get, like I said, we get the cool action scene with the semi trucks. And then they end up freaking the new Captain America, Johnny Walker, and his little sidekicks show up, and try to help him, but they fail because they're like, what the hell are these guys doing here? And they don't know how to work together. And there's a funny scene where Sam and Bucky are walking down the road. It was in the trailers, and Johnny and his bud pull up in a car, and they're trying to convince him to get in because it's like 22 miles to where they have to go. And they're just walking along, and they won't get in the car. It is hilarious. They won't get in. They finally do. And they have a conversation with old Johnny Walker, Captain America. And boy, I gotta tell you, when I was saying the relationship between him and Sam and Bucky, it is heated. Like, heated to the core, everybody. Like, it is... it's going to make for some interesting scenarios in this season for sure. And then we get Bucky and Sam go visit someone that Bucky used to, that knew back in the 50s, who we find out is actually another super soldier, which is kind of crazy. and he kind of wigs out on him, and they leave. And then there's the situation, well, in the street outside the guy's house where Bucky and Sam are arguing, and the cops pull up and they like want to start checking Sam's ID and not Bucky's, and it's getting into that whole thing that I don't talk about that kind of stuff on my YouTube channel. So, but they most definitely were referencing some stuff that has been going on in the world today. So, and then Bucky actually ends up getting arrested because he missed his freaking therapy session, and it's part of his probation being out of prison and pardoned. So he gets arrested because he didn't go to his therapy session, the lady that was in the first episode. And we get to see her, trust me, because they're all in prison. They get or Bucky is, and they get let go, or he gets let go. Sorry, Sam is waiting for him out in the waiting area, and the new Cap, Johnny freaking gets him out because he says he needs him. He's an asset. Like, I need him. So this Johnny Walker guy wants to work with these two, but they don't want to work with him. So they don't want to work with him. And then we get that therapy session because the therapist is like, no, I have to do this real quick before I will release him to you. And Sam and Bucky have a little therapy session together, and oh boy, it gets hot there for a minute. They get real serious with each other. Bucky's pissed about the shield, which is totally understandable, and he's worried that it means that Steve was wrong about him also, so that's why he's upset. Sam's just like, let's just finish this right now. Like, let's get this over with, go do this mission. And then he's like, we can part ways and never see each other ever again. Because he's like, I thought I did what was best and was the right decision. So there was a heated moment between the two, that's for sure. So, and then they get out and they have another conversation with old Cap, the new Cap, and they basically decide that they're not going to work with them. They're like, we're free agents. We wouldn't work good with you. And old Johnny Boy was like, well, you guys better stay the hell out of my way then. Whoo! We're gonna have some heated shit with them people. I got a feeling. I hope we get to see them all fight. That'd be great. That'd be great. And that's how Sam will get the shield back. He's gonna beat old Johnny Walker. Earn it, baby. Earn it, even though you already did. So, all right, everybody. That was my quick-ish spoiler review for the second episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm jacked. This episode was what I was looking for in this show. Loved it. Awesome episode. So, I'll rate it when the season's done. So I'm pretty sure 6 episodes. I looked it up. 6 episodes, not a lot. So hope you guys enjoyed that review. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll be catching you on the tube laters because I have spoken.